Hi and welcome to another free.volous webisode on this miserable winter day. It's raining and gloomy and dark and I can't stand it. Anyway, yes, I've done my annual chopping, low bob. You know how it goes. You can check my other videos on my hair, but I always do the same thing, and I have my fringe back, which makes me feel like me. My Botox is back. Today I'm going to talk to you about matte lipsticks. Not matte liquid lipsticks, but matte lipsticks. They're the perfect alternative for those of you like me who have really dry and chapped lips and you want a bold color, but you don't want the fuss of... Sometimes liquid lipsticks are a bit more high maintenance than they seem. I think it depends on the occasion. I don't think you have to have one or the other. I think having both options is great. But for some people, the liquid lipsticks are a bit too drying. They start crackling and they start wearing off in the center. You can't reapply them really well. Talking about lipsticks, just straight matte lipsticks, they give you a bit more of a hydration, a bit more of slip. They also transfer, so that's the downside of a lipstick. But I feel like, I mean, unless you're going out in a very windy day and you don't have your hair out of the way, you're going to end up with stripes all over your face. That's just a given. But overall, I think they're much easier to reapply throughout the day. They're a bit more realistic. One thing is going out for a few hours at night. Another thing is if you want to wear a bold lip for the whole day. A liquid lipstick, for me, is not the way to go. I prefer to go with a creamy matte lipstick. And I've been trying and fiddling around with a few formulas, and these are my favorites. The first one, you've seen me talk about these. These are the ColourPop LUXE lipsticks, I think. I have here Liquid Courage to show you. They have a huge amount of colors. For Portugal at least, if you spend over $50, the shipping is free and the customs aren't too expensive. You still have to pay customs. I love ColourPop and this is one of their star products for me. Their eyeshadows, high praises. They're up there with any high-end lipstick. The Liquid Courage color is beautiful, and also 27, which I don't have with me at the moment. But yes, those are two beautiful colors that I personally have. The other ones that may be easily available for you if you have a Sephora nearby, or if you can buy from Sephora, are their own brand Lip Stories lipsticks. These ones in the cardboard box. The packaging is cute. They are nice and lightweight to carry around, not the most safe, but inside this is plastic, so it gives a bit more protection to the bullet. Each one has a theme and a picture. So the two colors that I have here that are bold, this is number 31, which is Golden Gate, which is this more magenta color. And the other one is number 33, which is Wanderlust. This is a deep, dark brown, basically, and it's gorgeous, but it's really vampy, especially if you're really light skinned. The other brand that is also very affordable, and I think it's available everywhere in any sort of way, is NYX. And they have the SUÈDE lipsticks. And I think I've mentioned my theatre is really close to the only NYX store in Lisbon. So yeah, I don't know if that's lucky of me or not. And I decided to buy several of these lipsticks. The bullet is quite standard. It's a plastic, kind of a little mention or inspiration from the Pat McGrath, I think, packaging, which has the lips here. This has a heart. And this formula is really good. The only downside of these lipsticks for me is the scent. They smell really fruity, but it doesn't linger on. At least for me, it doesn't linger for too long. So you apply them and it's done. The formula of these lipsticks is fantastic, to be honest. They last really well. They're really easy to apply. Yes, they all transfer. These are lipsticks and not liquid lipsticks, as I mentioned. But yeah, I really like this formula. It's not drying, it doesn't feel uncomfortable. You can reapply throughout the day without any fuss. They don't bleed. None of these lipsticks bleed on the cracks, on the lines on my lips, which is really important if you're over 30 or if you're a smoker, things like that. So yes, these are phenomenal lipsticks, and the SUÈDE range has a lot of darker, bold colors, and I will insert some swatches for you to see. Please bear in mind I've applied the lipsticks and removed and applied and removed, so the lines won't be very pretty or neat, but it's just for you to see how they look on my skin tone, which may be different from yours. Keep that in mind. But yeah, I love this SUÈDE the SUÈDE lipsticks from NYX. I have a pinkier tone, which is a Sweet Tooth, which is more magenta. You know I like my magentas. I have a deep, more burgundy color, which is Girl Bye. This color is beautiful. It has a hint of a cool tone, which I like. So it's a mix of purple and brown, but very deep. Love it. I have a bright red, which is spicy. Also really nice. And the last one that I have is Lolita. And the color is very similar to one that we know from Kat Von D. Yes, it is. If you can't for any reason buy Kat Von D, or if you don't want to buy from Kat Von D, this is a good way to have a very similar color on a budget. It's a different formula, but they look really nicely. And these lipsticks from NYX, I don't know if they all have the matching lip pencil. Oh my god, I'm at a loss for words right now. I don't know if they all have the matching pencil, but there are pencils from the SUÈDE line for most of these colors, and the SUÈDE lip pencils from NYX are my favorite. They've replaced my MAC Pro Longwear. Now, the LUXE option is the lipstick I'm wearing. If you've seen my Instagram, you know what I'm talking about. This is the Lisa Eldridge Lip Velvet lipstick. I have mine in Velvet Jazz, and these lipsticks are, I mean, these are around the price of a Chanel lipstick. So it's one of those things that may be pricey, but they are not 50 or 60 euros like a Tom Ford lipstick would be, or something like that. They're in the luxe but achievable range for me. And it's expensive and luxury, but not forbidden for me. And I think it's a beautiful gift for yourself, a beautiful gift for someone else if you're thinking of Christmas and gifts and all of that. But at any time of the year, this is a wonderful gift. These are scentless, they are cruelty-free. And these look really amazing on the lips. They glide on, they have a lot of silicone in them, which makes them really beautiful and supple. They are very opaque on one swipe. Lisa has her own video on them. You can use them blotted, you can use them, and I have done this even before I knew anything about makeup. You can use any of these matte lipsticks as blushes, and if the color is something that you really enjoy, and can be used also on the eyes if you don't have any sensitivity. So they're very multi-purpose for a monochromatic look. And I mean, this is an absolute beauty, and it looks like velvet on the outside, actual velvet. I don't know how she did it. She said it's the mold in which they are made. So this is actual product. It doesn't have any powder on the outside, but it looks like it does have powder. These are fascinating to me. You know, hey, science. I've been wearing this on and off ever since I got it. I've got it just a few days ago. And I really love these lipsticks. They do wear, and you get this little, for me, it's the inner area of the lips. It starts to fade quicker. I reapply. I have no problems with that. And I find at least Velvet Jazz is a beautiful color. I wish I had gotten Velvet Ribbon too, but I couldn't afford all the lipsticks. But anyway, I if you are into having that kind of lipstick, you know, like a Chanel lipstick, some people love YSL, I don't, but this is up on that range of LUXE lipsticks that look perfect on your vanity or something, that you feel really good about yourself while applying. And the formula, which is the main thing for any of these lipsticks, but the formula on this is really exquisite. It feels really good and it's not heavy on the lips at all. So yeah, these are my recommendations for matte lipsticks, bold, bright colors that you may want to check out. If you're into getting a bold color or several bold colors for the winter and you don't know what to buy, where to go, I would say any of these brands will have you served. Of course, you will always have MAC. In terms of matte lipsticks, these and MAC would be my go-tos. These are the more recent or new that I thought would be more exciting to talk about. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you've had some inspiration for you, for gifts, for whatever. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Leave me comments down below letting me know what have you tried, what do you like, and what do you want to see next from me. Don't forget to leave me a thumbs up, share my channel, subscribe if you haven't already, and thank you for spending your time on me, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye!